Everybody, welcome back for another week of Metaphor ReFantazio. We're here. We'll catch up with what happened last week. A bunch of shit went down, chat, last week. We're now in Virga Island, the village of pagans. Once again, I don't trust the autosave for no reason, so I'm going to load my manual save. Yes, we are now in the village of pagans. We have basically left ourselves right at the point where I'm ready to go. We have a mission to go do, but then I think we're on to like free time, so it's going to be a very free time heavy episode, which is fine. We're going to just check this story first, though, shall we? Let's have a look. Let's see what the update is. So, since last time, if you missed it, the party teleported to meet with Rella, which is Juna's apparent sister by adoption. Yet she reveals the scribed formula is incomplete. So we got the formula from Luis's quarters, but it's not a complete formula. It's more like notes on a formula, is what she said. And it's near useless. We're not going to be able to use it to get rid of the curse. The only solution, she says, is to kill Luis, its caster. One thing she did tell us is that it's constantly drawing on his power or something. So essentially, yeah, the only real option we have is to get rid of him. We're back to square one when it comes to that. And now among the top 20 candidates, the boy hears of the next challenge, gathering divine relics. Plotting Forden's death, Luis orders the party to retrieve an ancient lance, Dracodios. So that's where we're at. And then, now in our modified Sea Runner, so basically Nurus made our Land Runner, Gauntlet Runner thing into a boat now, so we can go in the water. The party, plus the Magnus brothers, who decided to fucking turn up and come along with us. We're under surveillance from them because they don't trust us. We set off for Virga Island where the Dracodios rests. On the way, we have to fight a massive aquatic human, a sea monster. That all went down. We weren't sure if that was Forden lied that he killed the big monster in the sea, or maybe there's loads of them. But either way. The party soon captured by the islanders, but in escaping they saved the chief Adeni, who is the guy with a weird Pat Sharp hair on the screen there. He's the guy who's also one of the candidates for the race or whatever that we're in, the tournament we're in. He reveals his sister is to be sacrificed, and the party resolves to save her life for Dracodios as reward. So basically, he tried to stop her. He doesn't want her to sacrifice herself, but it's part of like the village's ritual in order to appease the dragon god, that they need to sacrifice someone. And I'm guessing maybe she like falls under the criteria or whatever, like a young girl, that sort of thing. It's, you know, you've seen that before in games. And then we're like, nah, and he's like, nah, I don't really want that either. So now that's our mission. We're going to stop that from happening. There you go. You're all caught up. Jeppo, welcome in. I have an update, kinda. Go on. What is your update? And while you do that, we are technically unlocked in this town, sort of. When I say we're unlocked, sort of, what I mean is we have a mission to go to the temple. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be, we're going to go to the temple, we're going to set up, like, the temple being the next dungeon, and then we're going to,
What's going on?
be given free reign. That's my assumption.
Beg pardon?
I hear you saved our chief's life. For that, I offer you my thanks. But that'll be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. That's fair. Sadly, not going to be the last time. Why are you pisting at me? Yeah, this isn't a little bit late. I'm going to do the Dice Awards categories. You're going to be running out of Game Award categories. Also, for later mail, do you want Game of the Year, RPG, or Handheld? This will mostly be new nominees due to the Dice Awards being earlier than the Game Awards. Whatever you want. Whichever you think would be good. I'll leave that in your hands.
Well now, what are we on about?
Came to see the King's Rock, please. Give me some So Magla. Top two candidates, Ford and Luis, are absolutely dominating. Rudolph's face is small, but I think he's in third. Too much for a fair fight. Godot's ranking has dropped a bit. On the other hand, Rella seems to be gradually gaining more support. You're nowhere near the top of this thing, but I feel like your face is a little bigger than before, maybe? Keep at it, and who knows, maybe your face will get chiseled next to these titans. I hope, anyway. We're like rank... Aren't we like rank 20 or something?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
18! Yeah, I feel like we should be visible on this soon. If, you know, we're not already. What's going on over here? There's so many conversations happening here.
That's terribly unfair.
The biggest face on the rock is the Sanctus Zone Ford, and what a fast this whole thing is. Then after him is that Luis fellow, yeah? And after that, who's next?
It was all in vain.
Can't say. For a moment, our chief appeared, but now... Frustrating, but expected. We can't expect outsiders to care about our plight. Surely the chief understands that. Well, look, over there. It's still small, but I can see the elder boy's face. Who is he, really? Him and his companions of his think they're after our relic. Certainly hope not. It's not as though the island's troubles would be solved by a new king besides. Haven't seen any fairies in such a long time. What's to become of our fair island?
Look at that. Let us have faith.
The people are suspicious. For your information, we're starting in 1997. Anyone in the chat want to pick? I can't decide. I think, Jeppo, it's going to be a very quiet chat day, as I was discussing earlier. It's Eurovision at the moment. And I know a lot of the people in our community end up watching that as a big event. So, well, that's an interesting way for a door to open. We got an informant in here, maybe?
Oh, there.
Sort of need to take my mask off to eat, but drinking fruit is not actually not bad, actually. With a mask on, one drink feels like 10, and bad news can't get in as easy. Makes it easier to forget it all. Maybe we'll eventually have an informant here. There's no stopping these drunks, can't blame them since we Mustari don't normally speak our minds. We never do well in Eurovision? No.
Leave it out, mate.
But like I said in the pre-stream, to be honest, who cares? It's all a crock of shit anyway. Everyone votes politically, so... Look at these masks! There's a little rabbit mask.
Beg your pardon?
Have you been able to find your way around the island? Our city wasn't built with outsiders in mind, you see. If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them.
The gold.
What are you lot here for? Come to steal away our livestock too? I swear the chief's not thinking rationally, asking for assistance from other tribes. We should honor Lady Yufa's wishes and let her fulfill her duty. Yeah, real cool dude. You should let her kill herself. That's things that cool people say. Reading chat. Jeppo, you need to give him the context. You don't know that he probably hasn't read the message you put before. You can't just say to someone, what do you think? They're gonna be like, huh?
Hello.
I love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul. What is this?
Incredible.
Growing a tree in the middle of your shop sure is a choice. Gives the whole place such an unusual smell.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, can I help you with something? Is there anything you need? Got any bit of praise? No. New? Is that new? I have 95 revival medicine? When did I buy that many revival medicine? Oh, we should absolutely buy some of these. Frostbite cures. This music is interesting. It's like
I beg your pardon.
Wait, hang on. I can sell this?
Now then.
Dang. Well, that's all my money I just spent back again. Jeppo's learning a very important lesson in context again. There was context given, but the context was incomplete. There we go. I haven't bought any weapons in this game yet. I wonder if I should be doing that. Have you ever thought about all the different varieties of weapons and armors across the country and how they all got their names? Names? The etymology behind the names of many of our weapons and armor is not fully understood. Even some appear to be in a different language, one completely separate from the common tongue we all speak. Many have never given a second thought to it, but when you ask, nobody seems to know either. Brought this up with the island's priest once. He had some insight on it and a theory. He believes the names of weapons and armor are remnants of an ancient language, lost to us, yet passed down in these words. The meaning of the words themselves may be hidden in the names of blades and mail. Isn't it fascinating? Chat, I don't know what's going on today, but my reading comprehension is very good. Hello there, looking for some armor? If you're in need of weapons, please place your order on the other side. Perhaps my son over there already told you, but we got a message from an Igniter merchant called Brigitte. She's informed us that we're selling to sell you arms at a discount. And while I don't like being strong-armed, I see no harm in it. Wow, Brigitte even making waves over here, huh? Hey look, it's Flower's Caftan. Alright, here we go. 1997 Dice Awards. Alundra, Suikoden, Wild Arms, Final Fantasy VII. Well, that's got to be Final Fantasy VII for both, hasn't it? You leave me in my caftan alone. No. Scale Eventail. Fang Headguard. Fire Sprite Boots. I'm just gonna stick with my current modus operandi, chat, which is I haven't been buying anything. I've just been letting things drop for me, and that's been working. Final Fantasy VII for both? Damn right. Even though we now know that that was like a weirdly translated version of that game, it's still pretty great.
Stop!
What are you doing? Snooping about the neighborhood? Aiming to steal our valuables, I bet. Hey, there's no need to be suspicious. We're not trying to make any enemies here. Don't think you can sway me so easily. You come here to hunt down a divine relic, haven't you? Next door, they're expecting a child soon. This island's full of innocent people like that who just want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone.
Hello there.
You have business with my home. Don't tell me you're thieves.
That's not it.
Nothing of the sort. Although, maybe we shouldn't just try to barge into random houses.
Just can't stand it.
Jibba-jibba-dow, jibba-jibba-dow-dow. What's over here? 1998. Pokemon Fire Red, no, not Fire Red. Pokemon Red and Blue. Parasite E, Panzer Dragoon Saga, Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time for both.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
These feel easy so far. Alright, these are the markets I kind of need to check.
What's it now?
They might have special stuff. Young outsider, any interest in Hero's Leaf of Light Seed? You see, I'd normally say some truly prized vegetables, but the village in this state harvests aren't what they once were, and the business is suffering. No choice but to start from seed, literally. These are quite rarity, very valuable. Any interest?
What do you want to do?
It'll grow nicely if you planted it. It's sort of expensive, though. Right now you have 0. Do you want to buy it? Yes.
Whoa, isn't that
Thank you kindly. You should grow fine fruit if you cultivate them at a price, I guarantee it. Might buy, like, a few of these if he's got a
What's it
few.
now?
What do you want to do?
Can I buy more than one, please?
What's it now?
I'm gonna buy myself down to 200k because this sounds like the EXP thing. It sounds like I'm trading money for EXP right now, so I'm doing it. 1999, Final Fantasy VIII, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, Legend of Legaia.
Whoa.
See, that's a little bit of a harder year because I feel like Final Fantasy VIII wasn't as well received at the time as Final Fantasy VII.
Whoa, isn't that?
But I don't know if Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver is enough to
What's it now?
like
What do you want to do?
overtake it. And I don't think Legend of Legaia is even in the counting. I played that game, it's fine, but I don't think it's like an all-time classic or anything. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy VIII though.
Hey, mister.
And that's for both because I haven't played Soul Reaver yet, although maybe soon. You could say. Giant worm meat. Okay, right, hang on, we got some stuff here. Let's buy 3 of those. I know I'm spending a lot of money here, but I'm gonna make a bunch of money when I do the thing.
Hey, mister.
Hi, mister!
Oh, it's you.
You must be that candidate, yeah? I've heard all about you from the chief. He wants me to sell you goods. To be clear, I've no intention of treating you poorly because of who you are. However, what I sell here are the island's premium exports. To someone who cannot understand their value, no doubt it all looks like junk. So let me ask you, do you have any idea what you're looking at here? Weapon? See, you're making a blind guess. Your tells are fairly obvious. If my wisdom was erudite or higher, then maybe I'd be able to shop here. Okay. Well, we're not quite there yet, so... 2000, Final Fantasy IX, Chrono Cross, Skies of Arcadia, Legend of Dragoon. I'm gonna go Final Fantasy IX. I think Final Fantasy just kept sweeping. It's probably also my favourite out of the 3. Well, 4, rather, sorry. Legend of Dragoon was fun. Skies of Arcadia is a great game. Chrono Cross, also a lot of fun the way I played it, but I think 9 is probably the strongest overall. Oh, just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. Always found the idea of the sacrifice a bit suspect, but I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win a real fight either. In the end, none of us have the courage to save our island. This fucking kid needs to stop going, "Aye, mister!"
What's up?
Think you'd fill your bellies before you leave? Sorry, but I suggest you don't. I doubt our cuisine is up to your outsider tastes. A long time ago I served fish to a Clemar and he spat out immediately. That's a Clemar though, isn't it? Well, they seem like they're kind of assholes. Well, you know, present company aside. Can I buy some water?
Yes.
Thought that said genital water seller for a second there. Interested in some water? Ours are some of the very finest. What do you got? Ooh, fruit cordials. You sell fruit cordials? Oh, only 3? Oh, you sell 2 of those, I guess I'll buy them. Burger Island is one of my favourite hub areas in the game. Very comfy. It's like the first place where the people don't treat you like garbage. Yeah, I feel that. 2001. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Castlevania Circle of the Moon, Dark Cloud, Golden Sun, Paper Mario, Oracle of Ages. That's a lot of fucking nominees that year. Huh. I'm gonna say Golden Sun. But it's probably Paper Mario. Have you looked out at the view here? You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too. But rather than despairing when I learn what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us. Baldur's Gate one? Really? Dark Alliance? Game's alright.
Can you see it?
It's nice to see the ocean up close from the shore, but the view here isn't too shabby either. The air feels a bit muggier here than it does in Oceania. Kind of makes me want to go swimming.
Really now?
It's a big area. Oh, meat. What, meat salesman?
Welcome.
Got some choice cuts for sale here. Anything catch your fancy? Monster bone! What's this? White peach turnip. Right, I've almost spent all my money at this point.
Such a sky surely shows us the gods are wrathful. If I may.
Don't think too poorly of us islanders. We're not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious. Hard not to be after a string of bad luck we've had here. Used to be that you could spot fairies on this island if you looked hard enough, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. As I'm here with a fairy over my shoulder, talking to him. 2002, Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts. Ugh. Wild Arms Free. Suikoden Free and Animal Crossing. Now, that's an interesting one. That'll be... Animal Crossing first outing is an interesting one, because I wonder if it was like as big of a shake-up as it probably felt like it was, but I don't think it was. I've got to go Final Fantasy X again, I think. I think Final Fantasy train keeps going. And if it's Kingdom Hearts, y'all can fuck yourselves.
Hey, mister.
Hey, how does this thing move exactly? No, never mind. If I get caught talking to outsiders, I'll get an earful. Is this R? Gauntlet Runner? It is. Animal Crossing did win. Ah. Should have followed that train of thought, huh?
The sweep of the tide.
I'd love to set out this very moment now. I would get there in a heartbeat riding waves like these. Say, are the others still not ready to go?
Well then.
Have a shower. I've now done a little bit of a run around the city and bought a bunch of stuff, so that's good. My friend is going through MaelstromALPHA for the first time. I'm loving not answering any of their questions. When are we streaming Kingdom Hearts again? As, like, long a time as I'm allowed to give myself to never stream it again, basically. But, I don't know, is the real answer. There may be a time in the future where I decide to put Kingdom Hearts 2 full playthrough as an incentive. Maybe get the Disney princesses back. But no promises.
All ready for departure? Time to save that ballet damsel in distress, eh?
Ballet damsel.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
Now, how far do I run her then?
This place here.
Let's see here.
This must be the temple with the lance. Looks far. How long will it be? If the currents are stable, we'll get there within the
You would
day.
pursue peril.
No time to waver. Are we prepared? Let's go.
Tally-ho then.
Capital! Have your temple faster than you can say divine relic.
So we bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. 2003. KOTOR, Dark Cloud 2, Disgaea, Hour of Darkness, Final Fantasy X-2, Xenosaga Episode 1. I reckon Knights of the Old Republic probably won, but Disgaea, I have put like 7,000 hours into the first Disgaea, or something like that. I have a god save on that game. And I adore that game. Right, that's cool. All lives lost, welcome in. How do? Precious fermented ribs. Increases hit rate of one attack to 100 for one ally. Interesting. Stale black bread. 300 almighty damage. Finisher noodles. For 30 seconds, defeat enemies in the field with a single hit. Huh. Sweeter than poison. Restores 200 MP and cures poison for one ally. A lot of MP. The poison thing on the other side of it seems like completely fucking pointless, but
Okay,
we'll cook
so
this. I think this is the dish Juna recommends. KOTOR 1.
Got
Very
a
good.
second?
Always nice seeing a Disgaea fan. I do like Disgaea. I'll be honest, I haven't played any really that much beyond like Disgaea 5. But especially the original Disgaea, when I had a lot more time, massive fan. Big fan. Cooking is a treat for all 5 senses. Sorry, I was having a sip of my drink. Of course, you've got to make sure it tastes pleasing, but there's also the texture and smell, and naturally almost look great. That's why we should cook using colourful ingredients in our cooking. I picked out ingredients with Juna. Oh, that red one's so cute! I don't know what it tastes like, but why not? Let's throw it in. This spiky one here is just calling my name. It's got a mysterious sort of smell, but let's add it in too. Uh-oh. Now that we've done the hard part, it comes down to how these fine ingredients are prepared. Juna just starts wrangling the food with her hair. Would that be better or worse than Heizme kneading bread with his feet, though? That's the real question. I think both are bad. Like, I don't want hairy food either. But I think feet food might, like, be worse for me. Like, I don't like the idea of wine that is done with that method, like crushing it under feet. Because even though everything, or everyone says, like, there's something in the, like, the chemicals or whatever that get released or whatever that kills everything, there's no bacteria, I don't trust it. I don't want someone barefoot stomping a bunch of grapes and then I have to drink that. You can go fuck off. 2004, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Tales of Symphonia, Bard's Tale, and X-Men Legends. I'd probably say Paper Mario for that one. Not to mention a little monster bat feet, all sorts of viruses could be in that, yeah. I think I'll take my chances with the weird hair that might be real and might not be real. I'll play it up at the end of all my heart. It'll be a work of art, so you want to see it. For both, yes. I'll specify if I'm doing separate. This dish, it's a treat for the eyes. I call it sweeter than poison. Fine art you can eat. Belongs in a museum, if I do say so myself. You belong in a museum! Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. When doesn't Mario win? Yeah. I mean, I've not played Thousand Year Door, but everything I've heard about it is apparently it's very, very good. So I'd like to play it at some point. They did that remake of it. I didn't know we had it. Who is this cat up here? Whose cat is that? Is that Nuris's cat? How do I get access to said cat? Look at him. He's got a mustache. Alright, I guess we'll read a book. Don't leave the gauntlet runner, go to bed. What? I don't want to go to bed. I'll read a book. Oh, the cat. Morgana, right. The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are... Juna's art journal. The words "do not read" are written on the cover. I'm in the middle of reading it. May gain more courage. I mean, I'm kind of just want to finish off the book, I think. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The whole section has been struck by 2 thick lines. A few words scribbled in next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Juna herself knows? Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
By 5 points. Still more left to read. How long is this fucking
the
book?
archipelago's currents north of Virga Island,
the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
That's a tough year, Jeppo. DQ8 is like a classic.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
But also Path of Radiance is like one of the first Fire Emblem games I really got down with. I think I would say DQ8 won, and Path of Radiance is probably my pick. That's what I'd go with. Isn't DQ8 the island one? Really remember specifically. DQ8's the one with Jade Empire is not. No. Who voted Jade Empire? That game does not hold up. Even at the time, that game was whatever. Anyway. What's up, Fidelio?
What's up, Del? You seasick? No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
What, does he need like a shit or something?
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
There it is.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come.
This game really needs better anti-aliasing, chat.
Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
Like, it looks pretty, but those lines back there be real jaggy. 2006, Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy 3 Remake on DS, Titan Quest Phantasy Star Universe, or Elder Scrolls 4. I would say Final Fantasy 12 for me, but I reckon Elder Scrolls probably won. That's what I would say.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
Alright.
We're off.
You love this game, but still consider Persona 5 prettier? Yeah, I agree. Are we going with this party makeup? Masked Dancer, General Assassin. Let me just have a look at the.
What now?
Kind of want to get Hulkenberg back in again for some extra physical damage. But I'm also kind of leveling up Stroll. Heismay's quite a bit ahead in terms of XP from some of the others, so maybe we leave Heismay behind for a bit and bring Hulkenberg instead. Hulkenberg currently ranking up Pugilist. General. I think once this gets to 15, maybe that's when Stroll can take a little bit of a breather. On Sniper, that's fine. I mean, I'm just going to keep you on Masked Dancer for now. I don't see why I would change you off of it. Seems like the right move. 2007, Mass Effect, Eternal Sonata, Jeanne d'Arc, Rogue Galaxy, and The Witcher. Now, this is an interesting one, chat, because I feel like I'm going to say something here that you wouldn't have necessarily guessed, but for one, I think Mass Effect won. It's either that or The Witcher, but I think Mass Effect won. But for me, Jeanne d'Arc, I think, is probably my favourite on that list. That game was very, very good. tree. What's Jean d'Arc like? It's a it's PSP.
What's going on here?
It was a tactical RPG, a bit like Final Fantasy Tactics. Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
Some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
Yes. Maybe we could like set it on fire.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
You're right. Good idea.
Del, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all. Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against a human we fought out at sea. Yeah, I remember. I remember saving him, and then I remember him being really douchey about it.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at. Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Well, I mean, you're about to pass out, bruv, so probably not. 2008, Fallout 3, Fable 2, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explores the Time, Tales of Vesperia. Fallout 3, I reckon.
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time. You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Fallout 3 one, but I like Vesperia more. Vesperia was fine. I feel like I need to give what's the new one? Well, I say new. What was that somewhat recent one? It was like Tales of... Was it Graces? No. That was the newest one. I need to give that one a try at some point. I feel like there was a period of time in the middle of like... Oh, Arise is it? There was a period of time in the middle there where those games kind of all got a little bit wishy-washy for me. They all kind of felt the same. So I need to give Arise a go. I've heard it's good.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the Gauntlet Runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Don't look outside, you'll hurt your eyes. Definitely not teleporting.
Hey.
Hey, Gran, how's Del doing? You can helping, right? It's a good thing he came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. Good hardy Parapus constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Phew, okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on. Big tree!
I see.
Giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be maglet exposure. Temple's positively leaking this stuff. Believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy the tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight might be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there is no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the Potion of Blight.
Understood.
Understood. We'll track them down. If we want to get into the temple, we have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Batlin or the informant at Golden Deer Hearth might know more. Okay.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, Baz. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. I think you lot might have to handle this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh?
Listen.
You don't need to worry about it. This is about when Del would say something like, hey, they're gonna run off the lands, waste them all. But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you.
Yeah.
So I'll hang about here. You sort out the lance, and well, the priestess girl and all, if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for my own brother now, can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me. Don't worry, you can leave it to us. There's a lot more amenable Basilio. 2009, Dragon Age Origins, Borderlands, Champions Online, Demon Souls, Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I reckon Dragon Age Origins won, and I would vote for Demon Souls. Now, giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight.
Thoughts?
Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems that something about it makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. Indeed, it would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay, but when both the princess and the lance we seek are inside the temple, beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavours. It'd be weird if it was easier.
Let's focus.
Alright. I need to head to the Dragon Temple and acquire the divine relic Dracodios for Luis. At the same time, I must fulfill my promise to Edeni to save the island's priestess. We have 17 days for that, chat. 17 diddly days. A mission with a deadline has begun. You can chart a course for the Dragon Temple by visiting the round table at the Gauntlet Runner, which is parked on the beach of Verga Island. Be cautious of scorching heat, inclement weather that may occur around Verga Island. The priestess Yufa is trapped in the Dragon Temple. Rescue her and obtain Dracodios before you depart for the Altar Bray. The ingredient for Potion of Blight, which causes things to wither.
Really?
Just start by asking the people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredient. Alright, and apparently we have a bunch of shit to grab.
Oh there!
You need something?
So, hey,
Something we wanted to ask, actually. An ingredient for the Potion of Blight? And you say it's not on the island. How should we know something even the chief doesn't? If I were you, I'd start with the informant at the tavern. Still, wouldn't you mainlanders know more about the outside world? Take that talkative chap we threw in prison earlier. He seemed rather worldly. Between the informant and Batlin, we have 2 leads then. Let's follow it up. You there.
What are my options?
2010, Mass Effect 2, Dragon Quest 9, Fable 3, Fallout New Vegas, WoW Cataclysm. That's a tough one. I would say... I bet Mass Effect 2 won, but I would vote Fallout New Vegas. I think. That fool. I told her how dangerous it was. Huh? Hey, aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Lady Yufa? When you come a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
what?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she always was a bit strange, very interested in monsters, so she left home one day and set off towards a den of them just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. It's happened so many times, the people of the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages.
Please.
Would you be willing to avenge her? It'd still be easier if you would go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there. Yeah.
Oh, I am grateful.
Thank you, I'm truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Leogron that lords over the tower. I think that's what's most likely, killed her. Should ask the informant in the tavern for specific location of the Spire of Blind Faith, and while you're at it, some information on the monster.
I beseech you.
Don't mean to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Oh boy. Had a lot of rewards for that. How tragic. Let's kill that monster for him after we go speak to the island informant. Do you think they wear helmets on their home island to avoid falling coconuts? Maybe. It also looks like they'd probably just get stuck on there, to be honest.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Aha!
Are you perhaps the boy who promised to save our priestess? You're from the mainland, then, by any chance? Have you been to Lycon in Igniter shop in Grand Trad? Oh, Brigitta's shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars.
Pardon?
Really? And could you do me a favour? I need someone to take this Igniter to Lycon's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. If I'm right, it's an Igniter. Pretty valuable one, too. Hoping Lycon and the store can appraise it and back up my valuation. You're willing just to hand this valuable Igniter over to people you met like a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mystari is riding on this. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward, too.
No kidding.
Sounds like it'll be just an errand to the royal capital to get this Igniter appraised. What do you think?
I am so grateful.
2011 is Skyrim, Dark Souls, Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Star Wars Old Republic, and Witcher 2. I think Skyrim won. I would vote Dark Souls. Thank you so much. It's in your hands then. Here's the Igniter. I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycons and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Well, simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, let's stop by the Igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. And I get like 15k and an increase in my wisdom and a accessory from it. That's fucking easy money. Alright.
Excuse me?
Oh, there's Batlin.
Oh.
Hey there. Despite the warm welcome I initially received from these folks, I've somehow convinced them to let me stay on the island. Anyway, what troubles you? It's written all over your faces.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh? Actually looking for something, but we've not had much luck.
I see.
An ingredient for a potion of blight that causes withering, eh? Quite a pickle if you can't find it here. Although, if the potion is meant to dry things out, you know something that can do that? Couldn't say for sure, and my memory's fuzzy on the matter, but I do believe I saw something like that in a shop once. I want to say it was a shop that dealt with medicines and the like. Grand Trad brings in goods from across the kingdom, so that would likely be your best bet. Too bad we're on the other side of the world, eh? Far cry from Grand Trad.
Yep.
Right, that part we can handle. I suppose we should head back to the Gauntlet Runner. He's like, what? Gonna handle it? How are you gonna do that? Oh, hello.
Tell.
Got a doctor looking after Del right now. He's doing better, but nobody's supposed to see him but me. You know what that means? It's all Dracodios thing. That's up to you now. If you failed Lord Luis, I'm guessing you already know what will happen next, eh? Just don't make me have to kill you, yeah?
We are witness to the
He's like, I don't really want to kill you. If I could, like, not do that, that'd be great.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
It was all in vain.
I'll climb up here. 2012 Mass Effect 3, Diablo 3, Dust and Legion Tale, Guild Wars 2, Torchlight 2. I'll go Diablo 3 for both counts. I'm going to throw something out now. There's a minor spoiler I can give you. Give you a bunch of time with a new element to your gameplay. Spoiler is related to a new character, and it's nothing really story related, it's something you can easily infer. Okay, well if you feel like it's not, you know, like a big spoiler that would bother me, you kind of have a similar mentality to me on that stuff. And then you go nuts. I trust you.
Excuse me?
Do that.
All right then.
Is that everyone then? Is that all the... just 2 quests here? I think so.
Where to?
Well, let's go back to Grand Trad then.
Let's go.
If you run the dungeon straight away, you get access to a new character, which will give you all the free time after to get the EXP for their archetype. Ah, okay. Interesting.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I suppose you're doing all the side quest stuff. And they don't, like... Main level kind of doesn't matter so much in this game, it seems. So they're not, like, going to come in and be, like, bumped up to your level or whatever. You need the archetype level, right? 2013, Diablo 3 expansion, Dota 2, Dragon's Dogma, Ni no Kuni, Pokemon X and Y. That's kind of a crappy year, to be honest. I don't know who would have won this. I'm just going to say Dragon's Dogma on both counts. Remember that Igniter who was supposed to get praised here? It's kind of special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say. Diablo 3's expansion one. Shouldn't even be fucking...
Welcome.
Like, up for debate that it's a game of the year, but whatever. Requesting an appraisal, sir? Of course, I would be happy to. If you would just allow me to take the item in question, then... More malicious, thank you very much. For the 58 months of subscription. No happy birthday even for your daughter, you piece of online shit. Alright, well, no, never mind, I'll take it back. Fuck you and your subscription. No, I'm joking. How you doing, Mobo? And no, happy birthday to Maylene. Oh, big stretch. Oh. It's not like Juno where you unlock it on the final day anyway. It'll be once you complete the dungeon, similar to Martyra. Okay. I handed the unappraised igniter to the clerk. Why, this is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? So I have no reason not to tell someone from Brigitta's employee the truth. Borrowed it. In other words, this belongs to those pagans. Well, this is most unexpected. What I meant to say is, this igniter is, I'm afraid, it's simply nothing special. On top of that, it's broken. As far as the igniter goes, rubbish. Let's ask Brigitta. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand though, sir, and perhaps I was hasty. Second glance, this truly is a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps he'd be willing to sell it to us. If the pagans would make use of this, they'd undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctus Church, only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course. Just give it back, bud. Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let anyone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it, so I'd like to have it back now, along with a report of the appraisal. As you wish. So be it. Here's your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time. Bargain igniter. An igniter appraisal certificate.
Okay then.
Now that we've got it appraised, let's make our way back. Did I fuck that up?
Isn't that...
Like, should I have said none of your business? And
What now?
he'd have like appraised it differently? I don't know.
All right, then.
Let's see. He also said shop around here, right? For
Let's go.
ingredient for the thing.
And what is it you want?
I've stocked some parch water. Did you say parch water? I happen to have stocked this thing you want. Well, where the fuck is it? No, it's here.
What's this?
This should be the main ingredient of a potion of blight. Let's get back to the island and bring this to Denny so we can finally get past the tree blocking the dragon temple.
All right then.
Beautiful.
Where to?
Alright, well, let's go back to here. Hang on a second. If I go on...
Where to?
They wouldn't put, like, random other quests around here, would they? Actually, what is that quest that I have there? What is that quest?
Let's go.
I'm gonna go see. 2014, Dragon Age Inquisition, Brady Default, Divinity Original Sin, The Banner Saga, WoW, Warlords of Draenor. These years... Oh, it's you. I feel like these years are getting worse. In terms of, like... what's available for them. Wait, do I have something that I need to hand into you? Oh, okay, I've got to go do the... Oh, I've got to do the thing with Bard. Usually in the area you're currently in. Yeah, I figure it probably is.
Where to?
But, you know. So I don't know that man who I gambled with went.
Alright.
Chat. He's definitely
Where
gone.
to?
Does this place have a I guess this place doesn't have a bounty place. Oh, they have a new quest open there. Unless that might be my main quest actually. I'm not sure. This place doesn't have a place for bounties. I'm gonna very quickly just check the place here. The bounties. What are you doing here, Juna? Just want to see if there's any new ones.
Take a look.
There is. Cycropos, ruffian ringleader. Need to slay the Cycropos in Scoundrel's Hold, south of Grand Trad. The informant at Hush Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details. Contract this time is to exterminate the one-eyed monster, Psychocropos, or Cyocropos. This is a weird name. I don't like it. Wait, what did I just get an update? Cowardly Pastry is the new top clipper at 5 views this minute. Clips leaderboard. Oh, congrats, Pastry. Alright, sorry, Jeppo, I didn't answer your thing today. I reckon... For me... Divinity Original Sin is probably the best game out of that lot. Oh, Dragon Age 1? Well, whatever. There's a cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some Gaborns chased them out, and it's a Gaborn nest now. Seems like the Gaborns are imitating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. Can't have that, can we? On top of that, the Gaborns seem to be following the orders of the one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause any more damage? Yeah. Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between the legs. The Gaborns are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. Ligner's on the way, but they should carry some nice articles there. I recommend saving up before going. As for the details about the Cyclops-like beast, the Psychocropos, well, the informant should know if he got to. That's proof you've taken down the bounty. Bring back the enormous eyeball that you get, with, and you'll get your reward. Counting on you.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, I need to go to the Hushed Honeybee Inn now, apparently. Pastry, you gotta fight over clip making. Yeah. Throwing flippers and vines. Just past the village is on the way, so why not stop by?
And right there,
What
nice
is
little
it?
village.
Okay. So two new places to go. No, not Fortnite, not that year. 2015, Fallout 4, Bloodborne, Pillars of Eternity, Undertale, Witcher 3. I would go for Bloodborne personally as my favourite, but I have a feeling, for some reason, that Undertale might have won that year. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Fallout 4 one. Okay. The boring option one.
Where to?
I need to go to the Honeybee Inn, right?
Let's go.
Fancy a bit of info.
What is it you want to know? Well, I don't need this, but I'll buy it anyway.
What?
Yeah. Village trading Grand Trad. Learn about what goods are sold in Ligno.
Hey!
Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there. It's really bustling these days. A lot of rare items come through there too, but you'd find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have mellow milk, oral sugar, and a bath salt called gold bullion. Hope all the intel's been useful. Have fun making your shopping list. Alright, tell me about the Cycropos, or whatever you call it.
Want in on this?
Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once a home of bandits, but has since been claimed by a horde of Gaborns. From what I understand, the Gaborns drove away the bandits who first settled there, and now they prey on any travellers unlucky enough to pass through.
Really?
We heard about them at the recruitment centre. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. Their den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the Gaborns within may prove to be tricky. It won't just be Gaborns you'll need to worry about. There'll also be a one-eyed Psyocropos there that is said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the whole Gaborn horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is the Psyocropos. Some of the Gaborn cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Psyocropos will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. So leave them alive and focus on disabling the magic while you take down the Psyocropos. Spears and bows are effective here. That's about the extent of my information. If you still choose to go, stay vigilant. Okay, interesting. Hey!
Alright then.
Ah yes, Fallout 4, the mid-open world game from a series of mid-open world games from Bethesda. No. Hush your mouth, Flower. Your dirty mouth, okay? Fallout 3 was a pretty big deal when it came out. Fallout New Vegas is a fucking banger of a game. Fallout 4, I'm not so excited about, admittedly. Why should the studio get a reward for their lack of innovation? Yeah. Fallout New Vegas is Obsidian, though. Well, yeah, but you can't say it's from a series of mid-open world games. Fallout 3 was the basis for Fallout New Vegas. Without Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas doesn't exist. 2016, Dark Souls 3, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Hyperlight Drifter, Tom Clancy's The Division, or WoW Legion. Man. I mean, I don't think it did, but I'm just going to say Dark Souls 3 on both accounts because, like, it should have won, I feel. It did? Oh my god. Amazing. It's like when people said Starfield got screwed over at the Game Awards. It literally does nothing different, fails at engaging the player in any meaningful way, awards them spotlight expertise. There's nothing masterful about Starfield outside its ability to sleep aid. Yeah, no, I genuinely fell asleep playing...
Where to?
We've had this conversation. Genuinely fell asleep playing Starfield. That game is shit. To be honest. Complete shit. It's about as entertaining as loading up Excel and running a spreadsheet. Right, what's your deal?
Please, I beseech you.
Right, okay. I can't do your mission yet. You, however...
Pardon me?
You there. You're those outsiders who say you're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What good's that going to do for fishing? They're called polar stones. When put in a special crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea. But the stones weaken with time, so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple.
Yeah?
That's where you find these stones? That's a ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is we typically store our spare stones in our household, since at this time I offer them all up to the temple. Legend has it the dragon god loves the stones after all, and knowing how troubled it's been lately, I felt I had to do something. But I arrived to find a temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered.
Yes, this is.
Can't tell anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family. You're my only hope, please. Okay.
Not finished yet?
Oh, truly, my word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build a doll. But it'd be enormous relief to have the others if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If you don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there'll be no point, so I need them by August 30th. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get far in before I decided to run away. If that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Passionate reps. How the hell do you make space that uninteresting? It's truly incredible.
No trouble.
Should look for them at the Dragon Temple, yes.
Let's see.
2017, Nier Automata, Divinity Original Sin 2, Middle-earth, Shadow of War, Persona 5, Torment's Tide of Numenera. Ooh, that's a tough year. Because Persona 5... Okay, here's what I'm going to say, chat. I could actually see Middle-earth Shadow of War winning this, I'll be completely honest, but I think I'm going to go near Automata on both counts. You might think I would vote for Persona 5, given my love of the series, but I think Persona 5 Royal is like where Persona comes into its own for Persona 5. The added content, the extra quality of life stuff, it all adds up to a much better experience.
All right then.
If it was Royal, I would have gone for Royal.
Let's go.
Over near. Near one. There you go.
Well, isn't this a cheers?
You there! You're the one who saved the princess! Oh wait, who's here to save the princess? Are you not? Nice to know there are good people outside the island. I'm afraid I have nothing material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I'll tell you what I know. You see, I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant, but now I'm a humble fisherman. But my knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched. So, what do you say? Is there anything you'd like to learn more of?
Just between us.
Not your typical Mystari. I once worked as an informant on the mainland. My people give me some flack for it, but I must say I had a lot of fun. There isn't much demand for an information broker around here, so I'm glad to have some business for the first time in quite a while. Motherfucker, you didn't say you were going to charge me, you said you could give me information. All the additional scenes of making pancakes of Akechi make it better. Yeah. 2018, Monster Hunter World, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Dragon Quest XI, Ni no Kuni 2, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Monster Hunter World on both counts. What fearsome foes could prevent the princess's rescue? Learn what you're up against. Okay, tell me all about it.
Cheers.
So you're off to save the princess. I'll give you all the information I know. You'll find all manner of monsters over there. All are dangerous, but be especially wary of the moving stone statues and Spectos. Swords and spears don't work against either of them. Spectos reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called Alentos.
Just between us.
What's tricky is that they're a different type of Alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I hear the green one can use wind magic, so hold your ground.
Come again anytime.
That's about it. Stay extra vigilant. Okay, the Phantom Avian of the Spire. Tell me all about the Blind Faith Spire. The name feels like it's a bit on the nose, doesn't it?
Want in on this?
The place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all that far from the island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling about from the north. Huh.
But wait, that's...
Spire of Blind Faith. It's like it's at the very edge of the ocean.
We'll face danger here.
And there's a campground. Ooh.
Silento. We might unlock this as well, if we're lucky, and like this. And probably that. 2019, The Outer Worlds, Disco Elysium, Final Fantasy XIV, Shadowbringers, Kingdom Hearts 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield. I feel like we had this last time with the Game of the Year Awards one. Like, it was the exact same lineup near enough. And I'm still going to have to vote for the same thing, which is Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. However, I feel like Disco Elysium won the other thing. Outer Worlds won. Okay, well, sure. Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack it from as far away as possible from the rear.
You don't say.
Make good use of our formation. We might be able to attack without getting too close.
Just between us.
Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I recommend having those in your arsenal. Okay. Virga Island. Silento.
Cheers.
Some nearby villages are Silento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts like Uncle Electro's Wonder Salts and Niflheim Plunge, as well as limp goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Root. Something I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is some kind of mysterious four-leaf fruit. Sometimes it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't, or they even sell. I think that about does it. Oh, and if you're a sightseeing type, go out to see the giant hole at the sea bottom. Worth it for the stories. Probably some artwork to give to Maria. Secret of Yuji's Store.
Cheers.
In Briarhaven, there's a UG-run shop. You'll know by the cauldrons. I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island way back when, so I know some things. It's over on Seabreeze Street, but the shopkeeper is an old miser, and he claims he's selling all he's selling is medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some interesting stuff for sale, harvested from the remains of monsters, useful for experiments and all kinds of things. Cooking. If the Navy crew knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have strung him up, so he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance getting in to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend could change that. Interesting. 2020, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Persona 5 Royal, Wasteland Free, Cyberpunk 2077, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Ooh, why you gotta hit me with those, though? That's a tough one for me. I'd put Final Fantasy VII Remake and Persona 5 Royal like on the same pedestal. But I think I'd have the... I think Final Fantasy VII won, and I would give it to Persona 5 Royal just for, like, my love of that game. Cheers. I think Rebirth's better than Remake as well. You want some ingredients from Virga Island? The butcher used to have a good variety of fish, but now but see how the weather's all strange? The haul's not as good these days, so right now there's only monster bone and white peach turnip available. Why vegetables, you ask? The islanders leave these in exchange for buying goods. That'd be because we islanders don't really use money amongst each other. We used to sell limp goldfish too, but I'm not so sure about now. If you need it though, there's definitely some in the village nearby. Did you visit the water shop? I hear they sometimes sell Queen's Honey Jar. The ingredients from Virga Island are delicious, but as much as you can carry. Buy as much as you can carry and make some good food with them, will you? Oh, and while you're at it, why don't you start growing your own food? Over at the market, there's a shop that sells plant seeds. Give it a look. I bought a bunch of plant seeds.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
But I don't know how to grow them.
Leave it out, mate.
Leave it out, mate.
Aha!
Wait, you haven't got any, gotten my igniter praise, have you? No, of course not. How would you do it so quickly? Done. You handle the igniter appraisal certificate and returned her bargain igniter. According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable kind. Kind of impressive that you knew only from a glance, actually. Thank goodness, and my evaluation was correct. That means my dream's in reach. Truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. Planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
You want to sell igniters here, but aren't they, Sanctus creations? Yes. I know many, there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me bridge, to be a bridge between our lands and the rest of our country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. The Mastari seem like unknowns, and I could try making us known. Show everyone that both Mastari and Igniters aren't objectively evil. And you've proven there are people who can see past tribes, people who just want to help. Truly, you are my hope. Ooh, rooting for you.
I am so grateful.
Thank you, it's quite a boost to hear that from you. Oh right, almost forgot your reward. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Yay. What's this gleaming crystal?
Alright.
I wonder. Bunch of free wisdom, we'll take that. Good luck in the tournament, do your best. You too, I bet you'll find some islanders who'll be glad to be part of your dream.
Isn't that...
Oops. 2021, Final Fantasy XIV, Endwalker, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Tales of Arrive, and Wilder Myth. Huh. See, I liked Endwalker, but I don't know if it's I don't know if it's Game of the Year material or not. But that list is kind of tough to figure out. I don't really know how Arise did. Shin Megami Tensei 5 was probably like one of the more popular Shin Megami games of recent years, and I don't know what Wild Myth even is, to be honest. Let's try Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, I guess. For both. I mean, that's technically the only one I've played, so... It won, okay. I'm not going to obviously equip it over top of this accessory, but what does this thing do? Gleaming Crystal. All stats +4. Great! Wunderbar. That's like slightly worse version of this thing, so we can just give that to someone else. You know what, Stroll? What have you got? Endurance +6. Hulkenberg, you've got Agility +9. Wait, hang on. Oh, that's because you've got, increasing the effect of stealing skills. Right. And I can't really give you anything else other than this unless I change off Mass Dancer, so... You know what? There you go, you can have that. Congrats.
Leave it out, mate.
Leave it out, mate.
All right, then. Let's go.
Hello there.
You've returned, and with zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. I brought the ingredient you asked for. Now you can get working on this blight potion, can't you? I handed the flask of parch water to Adeni.
I see.
Ah, so this is what brings about the thirst I'd read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot, these gauntlet runner contraptions. I see I have much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
Now, I'll get to the brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion is complete. This is a potion of blight our village has passed down through generations. I'm sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Yay.
Thank you.
It's a big help. Thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now we should be able to get inside the temple. Let us hurry and rescue the princess. The altar where the Dracodios is dedicated, interesting, should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Euphra has made it that far. You all must ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I also looked at the recruitment... Wait, hang on. Bounty requests at the what? Did he say it? The main cities? What we said? Yeah, in the mainland cities. I also looked at the recruitment center before I left port and recalled noting that the available requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself. No reason to ask so much of you. I beg nonetheless. Please save my sister. I wonder if that just means the one I took out, or if there are new ones again.
That reminds me.
Hey, I noticed Juna helping out the villagers or something. Maybe you should check in with her if you get a chance. I will, right, Juna. Very shortly. I'm just gonna go check.
Let's go.
The recruitment center. How did Adeni get past the sea monsters? Good question. Maybe he ran past when it was attacking me. No new bounties. Just the ones we already had. I think we can hand the Heismay bounty in again. Get our money again. Alright.
Alright then. Where to?
I guess we'll go say hello to Juna for this quest. However, chat, we'll do that after a break. Because we've got an advert break about to run up. I can see the timer for it counting down. And I want to go get another drink and a snack. And as far as snacks go, I have a white chocolate magnum for a snack today, so I'm going to go grab that. Enjoy the ads, folks. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we'll continue on with the second half of Metaphor, where we'll actually go to the Dragon Temple, I would imagine. See you in a sec. Right, we're going. Oh! Oh, that couldn't have gone much worse! Jesus fucking Christ. He's not grabbing the ledge anymore now. Like, Mario's just doing weird shit. He's like, the time is almost up, but fuck are you? Says Barrett, as he's getting fucking killed by Tombury. Wait, what is this guy just walking through the... What are you doing walking into the battlefield, guys? What are these guys doing? Get out of here.
Don't say I didn't warn you. You're nothing special.
Are they supposed to be doing that? Choke slam attempt! Oh, Cadaver Elite! Has he got it? In him! He's got it in the tank! 1, 2, 3! Oh my god, Cyber, you threw it! 10 points! 10 points! Fuck me! Dr. Oskotnik, the only man who believed in Cadaver Elite. And that is gonna pay dividends. The prediction has been completed. I don't even know how it does this. I don't know what it does with 10 points. 126.3k goes to Dr. Oskotnik. Hey, you bastard. Ow! If you want to use any sort of bullshit fucking tactics and shit during... Ow, this exploded on my face. If you want to use any bullshit tactics...
Someone clip that, will you?
I don't think I've got any points yet. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, this is bad time.
Big chair! Uh-oh. Big chair! Uh-oh. Big chair!
Backfires that particular weapon. Money, money, money! Oh.
I picked up a grenade of some kind.
Cool Safina. Oh, warm Safina. That makes sense, though. Oh. What? I did it! I'm a fucking genius!
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher.
No. Where is Eileen the Crow? Isn't she supposed to be helping? There she is! Help, Eileen! Come on, Eileen! Please! Get in there and hit him! There we go, thank you. Woo!
Zack, this case is going to be a labyrinth. I certainly didn't expect to run into a monster like this. Honestly, I'm not one for violence, but I'm not just going to stand here and die. What do you think? Should we read off her rights?
Now, it's the red one's turn. The red one. Soon. And in the end, we'll be together. Together.
This case is gonna be a twisty-turnian. Yep. This is gonna go some places. But why is she a baby thing? Or there's some.
I did just as I was told.
There's some baby-related stuff in Deadly Premonition 1 as well. Now that I think about it.
Adorable and beautiful.
Let me do it for you.
Everyone point at where Tom disappeared.
Why do it for you?
Maybe he'll come back. It was right there. Oh. Whoops. No, I don't want to talk to Saria. I'm good. See ya. Wait. Oh, that's what I named Epoch. I don't know what the fuck happened. I thought he was asking, like, please. God damn it. So, Hellscythe, are you talking about, like, when in anime they have the guy who's like, hey, my name is Brett Michael. Like that sort of voice? Yes, that guy. Okay, good. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? What was that? No! Is that Candy? I think it is. Why is she making like weird baby noises? Oh, I got an S rank. You finally got over your fears. You went through the whole process of getting scared, but once you did, it was over. Now you can live without worrying anymore. The only thing left to do is play around with yourself a bit more. What the fuck? Okay, well, we'll do that at our own time. Time for crap. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? James, that's gonna have to wait a sec, as I am currently mid-fight, but I see you redeemed something. Welcome in.
Go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin. Smells like a party.
Sorry, I didn't realize I needed to turn up wearing my cowboy hat, so now I've got a little hat with my nose pokes through. Oh shit! Fuck, there's enemies here. I'm too busy laughing at what just happened. Not the Hardwick one? Wait, how many fucking Mackie D's do we have? What the fuck just happened? I'm just sat here talking about Mackie D's. Oh! What the fuck? No! Why it bounced me back into the fucking spikes? That was painful to watch. Sorry, Joe, that was a longer break than usual. Because I ate an ice cream. It was delicious. Let's just catch up with the chat. Jeppo asks, Mael, you did 2K? 2K what? Well, says, that reminds me of when I finished the water temple and just immediately got the fire arrows because the sun was in the perfect position. Not sure what clip that was. That might have been before I got back. And then Jeppo asks another year of game things. Elden Ring, Citizen Sleeper, Weird West, WoW, Dragon Blade, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I mean, that's easy. Elden Ring on both counts. Oh, WWE 2K. I do it every year, Jeppo. We have a community wrestling event that I put on, where I've made all people from the chat. But the next one will be in January.
Oh?
Looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need to, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. So, I have a bit of a favour to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley. Alley. Not alley, that would be weird. Go on.
Thanks.
Can you make me? Maybe, at some point? I normally put out, like, invitations when I'm going around making. I don't know if I'm going to be making any new people this year or not. Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Is this like the start of your thing? Or have we already started that? I don't know. Secret, you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orb-wide Path.
That's right, fella.
All right then, keep your secrets.
Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual.
2023, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2027, Phantom Liberty, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16, Starfield. Baldur's Gate 3.
The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
The situation does seem concerning. Secrets of a songstress and potential treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking it out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
I have to slay the monster desecrating an Orb-wise path. The informant at Golden Deer Hearth on Burger Island should have more details.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
Okay, so that's going to be on the way to the other place anyway.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Juna not being a tease equals an impossible challenge. I like that she has a sprite, which is just her, like, tongue out.
All right then.
Let's go.
Massive side quest trip coming up. Yep.
Wow. Fancy a bit of info.
I happen to have new info now. Randomly.
Want in on this?
The Orb-wise Path is where we inter and mourn our dead. If you die on this island, you can expect your bones to rest there for eternity. But the monsters have been on a rampage lately, and we haven't been able to mourn anyone. The area has become the stomping ground of the Coccasadors. Perhaps you've heard of them before. They're big bird-like monsters. They prefer their prey to be soft and fleshy, so be sure to fortify your defenses before facing them. Moreover, I heard they have a skill that repels non-magic attacks. You know, fire is effective against them, but no one's been able to defeat them yet. Mind the cold too. Many monsters use attacks that can freeze you in your tracks. Don't let them give you frostbite. Because of those things, no one can get close to the place, which makes me quite sad. Maybe an antiquated custom, but it's nonetheless important for us islanders. Alright. Well,
all right then.
I believe Now it's time for us to go to
Let's go.
the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, wait. I think this is a new day, right?
Huh?
Yay.
Well then.
We're done? I think I did alright.
Got it.
Everyone is here.
Now then.
Let's see. Let's see. It's your call.
By this afternoon. Okay. We're gonna go.
So we bring the fight to them.
Oh, we haven't done 2024. Oh. Feels weird calling Metaphor my favourite game of 2024, seeing as I'm playing it in 2025. So I'm gonna say my favourite from that list is probably Rebirth, but I think Metaphor won.
What to pick?
I hear a voice. There's something I must tell the captain. Heisme comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. What do you want, Heisme? Not before I do some cooking. Alright, but hear me out. Lego Horizons. Why is Dragon Age's Veilguard even on that list is another question. Like, who paid to put that there? Cursed Love Ballad. I want one of those. 100 MP for all hours.
Okay, so
Pick that. That's the dish Juna recommends. Let me go call her.
Got a second?
What should we do on Monday? Game of the year or handheld? We'll do handheld on Monday, shall we? Now, the most important thing we have to consider is who will be partaking of our meal. What are they like? What are their tastes? All of this matters. First, you'll need to visualize the meal, and then pick the ingredients that look like they'll get you there. Intuition is key. Wow, this tastes as good as it smells. Won't that just be amazing? Yes, that's definitely going in there. Don't underestimate texture. These little blobs are cute, and these, look how they shine. Now that our ingredients are carefully selected, we move to the main phase, preparation. You can cook anything as long as you believe. Come on, I'm right behind you. Food can tell if you're worried, you know? Just put your positive intentions into it. It's bound to show up in the end. Smelling great already. Wow, what a combination of bold and delicate flavors. I call it Cursed Love Ballad. Considering the feeling we put into it, it's bound to move the heart of whoever eats it. Juna has helped you make some more cursed meals. Alright, we haven't saved at all this stream yet, so let's make a save, shall we? We've also progressed the game literally one day in like nearly 2 hours. Alright, Heisme wants to talk, I believe. He's gonna be up here, right? Unless he's up on his house. Oh, you want to talk too, huh? Hulkenberg? Hang on, let's have a look. Hulkenberg's ready to go up at rank 4. Heisme's ready to go up at rank 4. Hulkenberg or Heisme? What do they actually get? Knight's Veneration. Significantly reduces the mag of studying the Knight lineage. Well, in reserve, the amount of experience Hulkenberg gains increases. Okay, well, if that's the same for Heisme, Heisme should get the rank up, because I think I put him on the bench. Yes, I did. Alright, Heisme. His house, quote unquote. Well, what else do you call it? It's a little tent slash thing or whatever that he stays in and sleeps in. That's not a house, I don't know what it is.
Ah, it's you.
Why, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? If you're free, might I have a moment of your time? We should clear up a misunderstanding. I'd like you to let me tell you about the village. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, listen.
Yes.
Isn't it sent like bigger on the inside too? I think you might be right. Let us speak over a drink. I'll serve you something, assuming you prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. It's pretty spacious in here. What happened back in my hometown? You should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that. Even when I was there, it's not their leader's fault.
Because...
Is that the reason you left your village? Yes, there was an incident. One final push I could not take.
No?
Most other tribes hold little love for the Ujif, but in my youth, we lived near 2 settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Until one day, conflict arose between the 2 settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe.
However...
Yet the village put off the decision. They took no sides and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, the dispute was resolved. I don't think that's in a positive way by the sound of it. What happened?
Hold on.
And then...
The village lost the trust of both sides and they cut off all their trade. They were suddenly left impoverished. They called us Ujif inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated. It even led to some violence. And yet... The village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolated beyond their bitter lamentations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words, so I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight for the seas, or of the seas. But Tadari remained to take a stand. While I simply ran away, he took role of leadership, determined to bring honourable change to our village.
Listen.
You're honourable too, Heisman. I who did nothing but run away? There's a world of difference between me and Tadari. But you did something else in your life, you know? And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long ways from the change we strove for. The villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers. All the backbiting and even the theft of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest. Can't help but pity them. Fair enough assessment. In some ways they've entrapped themselves, but, you know, when I returned there, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew I would like to let my son sleep on that hill where the sweet winds blow, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them at heart. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son, and my knighthood besides. His burial was no different. To think I waxed about it being time to face his death. An excuse, nothing more. An excuse to run from yet another decision.
No.
It's alright to hesitate. But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And see what's become of him. How can I call myself a father? If we want to solve this, we'll need more than despair.
No.
No, I refuse to let this end here.
Right.
If hesitation is in my nature, then so too then so too do I hesitate to let go. Okay, perhaps this is simply who I am. Maelstrom, I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen, somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I did not have to see it anymore. I would no longer be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I when every reminder shatters it? Me, not it. That'd be really awkward for the urn, wouldn't it? That's why I've put it off at the burial longer and even longer. But I must change. I would show my boy that I am a father worth his love, not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove this to you, you who placed your trust in me. I can feel Heismay's fatherly determination and his deep trust in me. Break 5.
My son.
Handshake unlocked.
Come. I'm sorry.
I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. Much apologies for all you've been made to endure. Oh, I'm coming with you, bud. Of course I'm going with you.
Thank you.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. He's all dead. He's not.
Navigating the archipelago's currents once more. The dragon.
This game is very British, you think?
It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated
You see shades of it.
amidst surges of sea.
Mostly in the accents and anything else. But I don't know, are you talking about like in the dialogue?
Alright.
Fantasy isn't dead male I can believe. Well, I'm just saying that I don't want Housemaid to be my dad. I'm probably about as old as him. So I don't want that. It's fucking weird. Alright. We're gonna go with that team for now. Hub bro. Sure. Why not? I had a feeling that the crystal things would be like around this area, but I guess they are actually inside.
What do you think?
Everyone got British accents? Yeah. But that's like a very Japanese game developed thing, to be honest. Dragon Quest, for example. Everyone's like, hello mate, I'm from Dragon Quest! Doesn't mean it's a British game though. Use the potion of blight.
Take this one, please.
This build up is killing me. Bottoms up! Don't drink it.
Hey.
But wait, after all the trouble we went through to get it, are we sure it's going to work on a tree of this size? Juna's right. The only way to find out is to pour it. Oh.
Huh?
Why is it moving? What's going on here? So, there's a monster in the tree's guise. Its blight brew was stripped away. The oaken master revealed the beast within.
Wait.
Whoa. Gonna say this now, the whole potion quest felt a bit redundant, didn't it? I don't know why they make you come here only to immediately leave and then come back again, yeah. It's a bit silly. Whoa, it's not too happy about it. Honestly, couldn't the draft have been stripped away? Couldn't the draft have stripped away the armor too? Nothing for it, let's chop this tree beast down. I guess maybe that was their way to, like, make sure you were ready to do the dungeon instead of forcing you into it. Like, if you go back to the town with a here's your deadline. Because up to then they hadn't actually given you the deadline. I don't know.
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Won't hold back. Let's set it up.
Coordination is key.
Let's do this.
I'll give you the I call upon a royal soul. Burn! You hit their weakness.
With a single
Don't
fist,
let up now,
let
Juna.
justice prevail.
I'll run you through.
I can't afford. I call upon royal power within.
You hit their weak point.
Let's go. Here's through.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Okay. All that. And that's what you end up with at the end of it.
Fire.
You tried, bud.
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone all right?
Don't let up now, Juna.
With blade in hand. As the point of a sword.
Sunlight Mars.
Tis done.
A new power to wield.
Moves all allies to the back row and increases their defense by 2 ranks for 3 turns. That's really fucking useful. That'll be really useful against that monster where they're like, if you're in the back row, you take less damage. Because not only will it move everyone to the back row when I need to, it'll also give them a bunch of defense as well. That scared me, but we managed somehow. Honestly, all that trouble over an angry shrubbery.
But
our way inside the temple is now clear. Let's push onward to find Yufa.
You're right.
Right, we've had a rough start. It's time to get back on track.
Pushing forward.
It's like that whole thing was
What now?
just done so that you, I guess, lose a bunch of MP before you go in? I don't know, man. It does seem very silly. Alright.
We've got to hurry.
Must get that priestess girl out of here safely. Quickly now. Let's hurry. There's no guarantee she's still unharmed.
Here.
Alright.
Come on, cat!
That worked like a charm.
All right.
Keep the
How's
pressure
that?
on.
Let's push
This'll
through.
do it.
All right. How's that?
We're weak against this. Do it again.
Mael, have you played Slay the Princess? I have not, no.
What?
Come on, cat!
Right in the weak spot. Good job.
They saw us.
Hey, you found something.
High recommend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what it is, I'll be honest.
It's too late for this. We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
I won't hold back! Let's set it up! Let me help!
I think it's going to be weak to wind. Either wind or dark.
This'll be over soon. Behold this power. You hit their weakness.
Is everyone calm?
Don't let up now, Juna.
As the point of a sword!
Beautiful.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's
Horror
keep
love
this up,
story
everyone.
visual novel. Yeah, sounds interesting mix of things.
A halfway decent result.
Oh, seeing you get EXP high as me even in the back row, that's making me real happy.
That was the last of them.
Hey, let's push through!
This is our chance.
Let's
Forward.
forward!
Stay calm, everyone. They're weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
I'm counting on you.
Don't behold this power. They're weak to ice. Let's stop show you. Let's keep cool.
Let's use it. Oh, power of heroes!
Oakenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Are you prepared? Be frozen!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
I will
Troll.
fight with pride. We'll do this together.
We'll team up!
How's that?
That'll do it.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
That'll do.
I don't see any more.
What now?
Come on!
You hit him right in the weak spot.
All right, let's push through.
Victory
All right.
ours.
How's that?
Let us settle
Let's
this.
get the first part fighting.
Right there.
I'll give you the performance of a life. This might be a good
I
strategy.
stab pugilist.
Oakenberg got them right in their
General!
weak spot.
Power of ice!
You hit their weak point. Keep
On
it
target.
up, Troll.
A tough one.
This'll be over soon enough. Sorry, my mistake.
With blade in hand.
Save a bit of MP.
Smooth finish. Great Great work, everyone. Applause, please. Whew.
What now?
What exactly is this creature's weak spot? I mean, like, from a visual perspective, or do you mean in the game's files, as it were? Strike damage and ice. If you mean from a visual perspective, head. It's always the head.
No way!
Can't believe the size of this place. It's like a proper labyrinth. Wonder how deep it goes. As we can tell, were it not for this strange mist, the path ahead is shrouded.
I must.
Oh, I must go before the dragon god.
What can I do?
I am the priestess. I must offer myself in sacrifice.
What's up?
Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright? I just heard a voice inside my head. Apparently it belonged to the priestess. Priestess's voice, you say? Certainly couldn't hear it.
Okay, so...
Well, if you heard her voice, that means she's alive. So, come on, let's go find her.
Let's go.
Oh my god, this place is fucking
Check this out.
long and huge. Oh boy. Why don't I get on my sword?
Check this out.
Something written on this stone monument. It says, "Those who are lost does the midst bedevil, but upon the proper path no midst will there be to thwart thee." So it means the mist will be thicker if we're on the wrong path.
I see.
Interesting. And the visibility worsens. It implies we're off track.
If so,
Okay.
This.
So it's been etched here. Let's see what it says. Thine eyes' report doth not tell all. Only those with the conviction to alter their perspective may find the way through the dark. Perspective, is it? So we have to change the way we view things here. Need to look at things that are beyond what are in front of us, or at least that's what I assume it's trying to say. Maybe a bit of that.
Gotta be something we can do here.
Okay.
Come on! We have the edge. There's no escape.
Boy, I wish you died in one hit,
Fierce
but
attacks won't get through.
I actually don't know what they're
Slash
weak
attacks won't do
to.
much against them.
Come forth, royal soul. Maybe not.
Pierce attacks won't get through.
That ain't much use to me.
Let's work together. No, this won't work. The next one's yours.
Don't behold this power. Gale! Three more!
I
Stab
Sweet for that.
Looks like slash attacks won't do much against them.
Blade in hand!
This won't do.
Come! Not now. I'll stay my blade.
Now, are you prepared?
Are you entertained?
If you would.
Burn to ash!
Oh.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
I think we're in the clear.
Wait. Wrong way. Wrong way.
Hey!
Note
this
We made short work of them.
Right way.
This looks valuable.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Ooh, Paladin's Mace. Interesting. Small MP recovery every turn in battle. Oh boy. That sounds very good.
Hey, this'll do it.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm sure you'll find it useful.
What now?
It's going to be an incredibly annoying area, isn't it? That's going to be the wrong one. Because this was the right one. Something's written on the stone monument. Mortals are all but lone shards of Mother Earth. Look to the stars. Follow the Dragon God's guidance. Certain poetry to it, isn't there? Sounds like it's meant to encourage living in harmony with nature.
However,
But to invite us to look to the stars, surely we can't do that from within the temple.
No.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. Well, I do want to go get the treasure chest from the other side, so let's go do that, I guess.
Let's push through. Tis our opening.
First move.
Are all they weak to? Wind?
We're looking good here.
I'm fast dancer.
No synthesis available. I need to get better synthesis going on.
Is everyone all right?
I knew you could do it. Pierce attacks won't get through.
Come.
Tell you what will, though.
Shut up.
Big punch.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. Well, I hope we've seen the last of them.
Hey, take this.
Right.
Let's settle this quick.
Get into this fight quickly before it
The next one's yours.
before it makes me fight the other thing and get blown up by it.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone. I think that's all of them.
I feel like we're really close to being able to one-shot those guys.
I think we're in the clear.
Well. I don't hate this idea, even though it's a little silly, because once you know what it is, it's just, like, completely pointless, but...
Nice. Not bad.
Tranquil Trilby.
Victory is ours. Safety hard won.
Whoa. It's a mural. The old world is inscribed here in archaic writing.
This is...
An old world, is it? I suppose some kind of ancient city. Those are buildings. They're preposterously tall. Never in all my days have I seen such a town as this. Hard to believe it's a depiction of the past, isn't it? Almost feels futuristic.
Hey.
So, if that's a city, what's surrounding it? It looks like monsters.
No.
Not monsters, no. The more I look, the more it appears though they're being worshipped. The world where there were is not one but one god. Oh, it's indeed a very different understanding of history from that of Sanctism. Alright, we're gonna guess our way to the right answers here. Let's press on.
Oh, yeah?
It's making me wonder if, I mean, like, obviously that's a very direct lead to the logic that perhaps the utopia that's in the book that is basically, seems like it's parallels to kind of like real world that we know, or supposed to be, even though it's not really a utopia, is it? Maybe that was the past world. And now things went to ruin or something because of humanity. And this is now the world rebuilding or whatever. Something like that. Guess we'll see.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
We're
respawning!
Victory is ours. And safety.
Hey, come on!
Stop staring! Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Right. So he does take damage from fire as well, it would seem. Oh no, no! Press it too many times, chat. Alright, well, now I'm not confident in what I was about to do, so...
Is everyone alright?
You can do it. They're weak to fire. Let's heat this place up.
I'll stay my blade.
I shall Are you prepared?
Well, originally I was going to do this, but I pressed the button too many times and it, like, loaded up another one. That's okay. They'll be stunned for another turn, so...
I'm counting.
Stay sharp. Your turn.
I defer to you.
I can't afford to hold back. Let's make an end of it. Something else. No holding back.
I think I can get away with using 20 MP on just Stroll.
Looking good here. I'll stay my blade.
Are you prepared?
Instead of 18 MP across 2 characters.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
That was the last of them.
Cat? Alright. How's that? Charge! We have the
Okay, let's try do what I originally was planning to do here, which was pass, 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 this. And then I'm just gonna hope this killed the stone guy as well. Yeah. Okay, good.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
I imagine that would be of use.
The amount of noise this guy makes. Because of the... every time you run, it resets that noise, like, grunt. It's truly insane. So I run around, he just goes... It's a mural. The War of Ruin is inscribed here in archaic writing.
Doesn't it seem like?
This depicts the Annex War. It seems far too grand of scale. If it were, it wouldn't have been called the War of Ruin. It's likely depicting the war that led to the destruction of the old world. And people aren't the only combatants here. There are dragons that looks like monsters in the fray too. There could even be ancient gods. If you ask me, it looks like they got roped into a war that the people started.
What the?
You're telling me people manipulated dragons, this many bloody dragons, as tools of war? Hazard a guess, I'd say the magic which allows us to control archetypes fashioned after heroes of old is fairly similar.
Hey.
gods and dragons really started fighting. No wonder they called it the War of Ruin. Could this have really happened?
However,
Come on!
I don't see any more.
Let's get rid of that guy
We're
now.
safe.
Alright, we can go down, but I want to go all the way around. Grab me a treasure chest.
This looks valuable.
A magnificent find.
Fire Bloom Sigil, or Signal. Increases fire strength attacks. Is that...
What now?
Is that for you, Stroll? Yes, it is. And it's an upgrade. Does not automatically increase everyone's defense at the start of a fight, which is a shame, but... we'll take it. Gotta move off those things occasionally. Once you start getting, you know, more powerful equipment, otherwise it ends up being a bit of a crux.
That should come in handy.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Magla pill.
Cat? All right. How's that? Let's give him a fight.
Let us settle this.
The next one's yours.
This might be a good strategy.
I'll stay my blade.
Let's make an end of it.
Get after it, Loeb.
The power of fire.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Okay. Our foes have fallen.
So far, it's going well.
For the time being.
You gotta be shitting me, game. Why would, like, the last... well, at least it's just one guy. Why would the last one I did, like, get knocked in one hit, and then this one, like, 5 hits and he's still not ready to go?
Keep your energy up, everyone.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Well,
What now?
Hulkenberg, first aid on Juna.
Let's push through. This is our chance. That's forward.
And we'll win this.
The next one's yours.
fast dancer. Got one.
If
Not
I
bad,
deflect
Juna.
you,
I shall vanquish evil. The power of fire. Tougher than I thought.
It's okay. I'm counting on you.
I've got just. I'll show you. Let's not. This might be a good strategy.
Observe the enemy. I'll stay my blade.
I call upon royal power within.
Trying to even out the MP expenditure a bit. Currently, it's Juna and Stroll just using, like, all of it.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Cat, come on!
Let's take them all out.
Come on! Let's give this all we
No,
got.
that's not going to be fixed in this
Please, after you.
little bit of combat.
Let's get on with it.
I'll lend a hand myself.
The power of fire.
Sorry, we have some MP recovery stuff.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Another mural. The world after ruin is inscribed here in archaic writing. Based on the title, we can surmise it depicts those who perished in a city torn asunder by flame. It would imply a world brought to the brink of destruction by a great war. It's on the bottom there. It looks like people gradually changing.
Look.
Isn't it? Isn't that a monster of some kind on the left? What's going on there? What a strange physiognomy. I don't know how you say that word. Physiognomy? Physiognomy? Sure, I gotta look this up. What do you say that? What is that? Physiognomy. Physiognomy would be how I would assume you say it.
Physiognomy.
Physiognomy. Okay. Just never heard the word before. Physiognomy. Almost looks like a human, but figure on the right looks like a regular person. So, there was a war between what we would say is like our version of humanity, with our like futuristic tech and big skyscrapers and whatever. And they roped dragons and stuff into it, and then afterwards something happened, I guess, and some people turned into the races that we would see in this world today or whatever, and some people turned into the humans that we see as the monsters.
Oh.
No idea what any of this means. Don't think any amount of concentration on our part's going to clear it up. 8 tribes and humans, hard to see a connection yet. It's an interesting angle for them to go for it. Kind of makes sense why that book exists now then, if that is the case, because instead of like talking about a utopian world, it's just talking about the world before ruin.
That should come in handy.
Victory is ours, and safety.
That is assuming that's correct anyway. It's just a theory. That brings me all the way to this edge. Hang on a sec. Just trying to fill out as much of this map as I realistically can.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
Make it a bit easier to see where I've been and where I need to go. Sorry, I had energy here.
I'll give it my all. This battle's ours.
Well, both of them activated, but I can only fight one at a time, right? So
Let's make an end of it.
If you would.
Burn to ash!
What a finale! Keep your energy up.
now hopefully I can just turn around and smack this other one and not be a problem.
Tremble before me.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Son of a-
This'll do it. Take this.
Right. Let's settle this quick.
The next one's yours.
Please, after you.
Let's do this!
Get him.
The power of fire!
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Satisfactory.
Nice. I feel
To
stronger
greater
already.
heights.
Okay.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Game, you need to start letting me one
What now?
hit kill these fuckers. Let's see what we got. Magla pills, fruit cordials. I haven't tried this yet. Let's see what this does. I heard it was crap, so I'm looking at my MP. I'm on 241 right now. 245. Doesn't seem too bad. I'm assuming that it only goes up as I'm moving, so I'm just kind of doing laps right now. Yeah. You know what? That wasn't too bad. That recovered around about 50, 60 MP, I think. Something like that. For everybody. It could have been a lot worse. Wait, who's at the back and the front?
What now?
Okay, no, that's what I wanted. Okay. Actually amazed they didn't come up to fight me.
What is this?
Something carved in the stone monument. Are these tenets of the pagan faith? It says, "Be not perplexed by illusion, accept fear and open thine eyes. Do so, and truth will be within your grasp." A warning then, but to caution us against the perplexity of illusions. Does that mean there's some way to see through the maze's contrivances?
That means...
Maybe it's telling us we need to sense the Magla. Perhaps my sight can do the trick here.
Hey! There's something we can use nearby.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready. This'll do it. Take this. Hey.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Yep, we're safe here. There's something we can use nearby. Gotta be something we can do here.
Something we can use
nearby.
Nearby.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here. Gotta be something we can do here. Sounds crazy, but something's around here. There's something we can use nearby.
What is she chatting
Gotta be
about?
something we can do here. There's something we can use nearby.
Yeah?
Gotta be something we can do here. There's something we can use nearby. Gotta be something we can do here.
Chat, I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
There's something we can use nearby.
What do you mean there's something we can use nearby? Also want to get in that last little bit of the maze out of the way. Dragons, huh? Oh boy, indeed. Yeah, I want to clear this last little bit.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here. There's something we can use nearby. Gotta be something we can do here. There's something we can use nearby.
Really do wonder what the fuck she's talking about.
We can do here. There's some.
How are you enjoying the temple so far? Yeah, it's fine. I've basically done a lap of it, but now we've gotten to a point where Gallica's telling me that there's something that she can see. There's something around going on around here, but I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Gotta be something we can do here. I'm
a little perplexed. not actually sure what the fuck we're doing and what she's talking about.
Sounds crazy, but something's around here.
Let's push through.
That'll do it.
Gotta be something we can do here.
Cat.
Sounds crazy.
There is something here, but Gallica's too lazy to go look for it herself. I mean, I get that, but I genuinely don't know what she's talking about.
Get ready, everyone.
Cat.
We made short work of them.
Like, I've run around this area where she's saying that line, and I've been scanning.
There's something we can use nearby. Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
And I don't understand what it is.
Gotta be something we can do here. There's something we can use nearby. Hey, maybe there's something to do here. Sounds crazy, but something's around here.
You could be really fucking more helpful than this, Gallica.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Like,
There's something we can use
I don't
nearby.
understand what you want.
This'll do it. Victory is ours, and safety hard.
Flower, if you're still there, mate, what the fuck is she talking about?
Sounds crazy, but something's around here. There's something we can use nearby. Sounds crazy, but something's around here.
You know about the skylight thing? Yeah, I mean, I've been following it this whole time.
There's something to do here.
Like, I've done the entire perimeter. But I don't know what the fuck she's talking about when she says there's something we can use here. Is she talking about the fucking ceiling thing? Because I've been using it for the entire dungeon.
Sounds crazy, but something's around here. Gotta be something we can do here.
Like, I specifically found this tablet which said, "Be not perplexed by illusion, accept fear and open thine eyes, do so and the truth will be within your grasp." And then they said, maybe it's something, if I scan for Magla, maybe there's something that we can do here or whatever. And then it's just, she does nothing.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Like, I need to get into the
Sounds crazy, but
the center, I assume.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
It's not something you can see. I don't think it's anything. Then what the fuck was that all about? What was the slab told me to... Okay. Dragon Temple. What's it fucking called? Sense? Hang on. I can't find anything. Just checking my video I just left. What, you mean like this area? But I've done a full... Maybe there was a way for me to get in from somewhere else that I didn't go. If that is the case, I hated that. That was terrible game design. Why put a slab there and then specifically make him say, oh, maybe I can sense some sort of like thing we can do here, and then she starts saying that shit about, oh, there's something here, there's something we can do here, it might sound crazy, but there's something that I can use here, and then there's nothing there. That's fucking stupid. Because it makes me think I'm missing it.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready. All right. How's that?
I'll give it my all.
Go right first.
We're looking good here.
Please, after you.
I defer to you.
Let's make an end of
Get him!
Like, of course I'm gonna keep running around that one bloody bit, because she's telling me there's something there. It's like, oh, what do you mean?
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Not bad.
And it's directly in front of the tablet that told me to use her scan. Like, with a cutscene. With them all talking to each other. Like, we should use my scan.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
Like, yeah, I can just get in here from somewhere else, sure. But then what the fuck was that all about?
We can't get sloppy.
Let us
Huh.
strike.
Well, actually, I guess that works.
Be a good strategy.
I'll stay my blade.
I shall give me your aid.
If you would.
The power of fire.
Let's stay calm.
Gallica should go in the bad kitty corner with Morgana.
Over soon and fast.
Truly.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
We have yet to defeat them all.
Hey, on guard. Take this.
Tis
There
our
we go.
opening.
Walk through.
I'm counting on you.
I call upon a royal soul. That's not your turn.
Is everyone all right? To you.
I shall rule. Let's do this.
It's up to you now.
Untamed magic. That's
That
one.
one.
I will
Great
fight.
job,
The next
Troll.
one's yours.
I'll give you fast dancer.
I'm gonna have to use some MP recovering stuff
I
though.
don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
A halfway decent.
We're not in a
result.
good MP situation, that's for damn sure. Alright, let's have a look. Do I go through my low ones, maybe? Something like that. Juna's doing what, dancer? Private dancer? Dancer for money? Any old musical dude?
We got this. They found us. Alive.
Hey!
Some enemies are still around. Careful now. We can't relax yet, loves. Stay on your toes.
Well, yeah, I'm okay with that.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Ow!
Hey! This'll do it!
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that. Yeah.
Oh, Polar Stone. It's the first one we found.
Look.
The wall is broken here. I wonder if someone fell. But this breakage is an unusual one. Perhaps we can conclude a battle occurred here.
Does this mean?
Interesting.
Come on! Here we go.
We charge in at once.
So I knocked one and put it into a state of like reeling backwards or whatever, and then the game thought I wanted to attack the other one.
Burn to ash!
Interesting decision making.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Is that the end then?
Chat, I really...
Let's do this.
Let us strike.
Okay, well that was on me actually. I pressed the
I defer to you.
squad button too quickly.
Give it all you've
The power of fire! Wrap this up!
I really would like them to allow me to kill these things in one hit now on the world map. That would be great. It would save me a hell of a lot of fucking MP.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
I don't see any more. I think we're safe.
Okay, well, I've done a full lap now. I think that's pretty much everything. I don't think there's any other way up from here to there for me. I don't even know if I can get to that row. I don't see a light bar around it. Maybe you can? The thing that worries me is I might be missing like a polar stone. I imagine maybe though there's only going to be one on like this area and then there's going to be multiple areas. That's my assumption. See, that doesn't really like to go right or left here, but it's not going to let me do that so easily. I guess I'm just going to see if I can get there. We'll make one more excursion, why not? I've killed all the gargoyle enemies now at this point. They're the only ones we really care about. See, if I could go down there, that would be great. This is going to force me to go left or right. That's the other side of that. That's annoying. Okay, that's fine. We can do one little lap around there. Alright, this gets me on the right track, I think. And then if I go...
Oh no! We're respawning!
Alright, well, I can't go that way.
We scattered them, I think. No threats I can see.
Kind of need a right-hand turn here, but I don't think the game's going to give me one. Does that mean you can't get to that row? Or am I just missing it? If you can't get to it, you can't get to it, but... No, it looks like you can. Go up here and round.
Down! They're onto us!
Here we go. You face the knight-errant Halkenberg.
Whoops. I didn't want to do this.
Wind isn't working.
The next one's yours.
Something else. Good strategy.
I shall. Let's get on with it.
Give it all you've got.
That was a waste of MP. These shitty little things that give like next to no EXP. Explode on impact. So I really can't go along that row, huh? At least I couldn't find a way to do it. Oh well. Realised I was asked about Eurovision. I'm not watching it. Pretty sure I said that earlier. Yeah, I think you did. But how's it going, The Flower? How's Eurovision? You enjoyed it? Good. I can't believe Jack Black showed up on stage and started singing about chicken jockey. Jack Black turns up and starts singing about Steve's lava chicken or whatever the fuck it is. Thought the USA weren't in Eurovision. Yeah, that was what was so crazy about Jack Black showing up. He said, like, fuck it. Really brave. What's your opinion on TikTok movies, Mael? I gotta be honest, don't know what that means. Do you mean like just a TikTok video? Do you mean someone making a movie on TikTok?
What?
Specifically,
there's someone here.
A film on TikTok? So now investing in the cinema experiences being based around using your phone for TikTok clips during the movie sure sounds awful. Like live reactions, that sort of stuff. Well, I mean, I don't use TikTok, so... Hold on, it's you for no TikTok talk, okay?
It's
I
you.
like a hat.
I believe we met at the spring?
Hello.
My name is Euphazia. I am priestess of the dragon god, but you may call me Eupha, if it pleases you.
To see you now, you seem largely unscathed. You have hidden yourself well, priestess. This place is devoid of monsters. Almost uncannily so.
I sought the room least affected by Magla. We of the Mustari are blessed with a third eye that can see magic's flow. But more importantly, why are you here?
Edeni asked us to help you. We're here in the stead of the island soldiers.
So my brother is safe. Thank goodness. Then I trust your word. Please, help me complete the ritual for the island.
Yeah, about that. That ain't happening.
Wait, girl. We want no part of this sacrifice. We're here to take you back.
'Twas your brother's own behest. If you doubt us, then you may seek your answers from him.
My brother would have you stop me. But why?
This is so crazy to think he doesn't want his sister to die.
But what happens if I return? The island's Magla royals. Our people are tormented by horrors from the sea. Even our herds are being driven to madness. The chaos must be quelled. And if I stand as sacrifice, no one else will need to.
A fire burns in you, girl. It's a valor any knight would be proud to wield. And I should know. But if you're to risk your life, shouldn't it be for something certain?
Yep.
Is all this really happening because of that dragon god?
What?
What?
But the perils, the grip the island, they are born of the same magic that floods this temple.
We've seen the same phenomenon across the nations. This affliction isn't isolated to your islands.
We've now met my favorite character in the games this far. I like how she has the chroma keyed leggings. Why are they green? I don't know, why not?
Even so, surely...
How about this then? We'll get you safely to the altar, and see what we can figure out there. You know where it is, don't you?
Well, yes.
Let's see what's really going on back there for ourselves. We've got business with this lance of yours too.
She's right. No point in stopping here. Is that okay, Captain?
Sure.
That's fine with me.
What do you want with Dracotios? No. Whatever your answer, it hardly matters for the sacrifice. I will trust all of you as envoys of my brother. Besides, my third eye sees the flow of Magla keenly. There is something unusual about the Magla in your wake. It brings to mind descriptions of the heroes of old.
Are you talking about archetypes?
Then we must not disgrace their legacy. Let us proceed with all due care.
Gundam magic, yep. You guys seem like you would really like Gundam Wing.
Indeed.
Alright, recording my journey. Let's go pop our head in the next bit and see what was going on in there, but we probably won't be long before we finish up. Flower just said the exact same thing.
Time to go.
The altar is at the deepest level. Head downstairs and into the basement.
Let's push through.
Hit him right in the weak spot.
Take this.
Good job.
All right. How's that? What now?
Is it healer?
Cleric.
Or is it mage? No, it's mage, isn't it?
Wizard.
Yeah, MP recovery.
Very impressive.
Oh, I think they see us.
We won't
What?
lose this.
Oh, I ran into it! Oh, for fuck's sake. It's gonna run away then. Whoa, I unlocked a lot of synthesis.
Wind should solve this.
Let's work
Let's
together.
blow them away.
Boatona! Blizzardon! Candion!
No, this won't work. We're looking good here.
There's no one here fights alone.
I think not. We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Dancer!
You hit their weakness.
With a single
Don't let us
Blade in
down.
hand! As the point of a sword!
I shall. Let's get on with it. Something
Wind
else.
should solve this. Let's blow them away.
After me.
That kind of sounds fun.
Do this.
Let's see what this looks like.
The power of ice.
It's okay. We can do this.
Chat, that was a wolf.
I'm counting on you.
I'll give. Come on, help me out.
Gale! Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Okay.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Oh, fuck off! Did you do 2 punches in a row, you absolute dickhead?
Seriously? My strength.
What? Juna's having a memory lapse. She can't use any of her skills.
Run away!
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
Asshole.
Come on!
Quick! Let's sweep them with style. Quick, everyone, go!
We're looking good here.
Please, after you.
I shall fight us that. Let's do this!
You can do this!
The power of fire!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. We made short work of that.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Health incense? What will that do?
What now?
Oh. You would run a single outfit and grow and run as plant culture chamber. Oh, I do have a place to plant these, don't I? I just don't think I've ever used it.
I can't believe.
Those are the soldiers who escorted me. Oh no! How could this be? Fault lies with me, and my atonement shall be realized when I become a sacrifice of the dragon god. What is this dragon god anyway? Any ideas what could have started this little temper tantrum? Of that I'm uncertain, but ever since the founding of the village, when our protector deity frenzies, it is appeased by the sacrifice of the priestess. It's a mural. Our origins is inscribed here in archaic writing.
This?
What's this one of? Our origins, that is the Mustari peoples. Look close. There, look close there, sorry. The people in the painting have 3 eyes.
Very well.
This painting depicts the birth of the village. In the center there is our first chief. Our village passed down and protected for generations, and now I too must sacrifice myself to save it.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Ugh.
Alright, how's that?
You could do it.
Let's push through!
Nice! You're gaining strength.
Hey, leveled up.
Come on!
I knew you could do it.
Another one. The birth of the priestess is inscribed here in archaic writing. We've got the priestess, the lance, and the flock. Feels like we're getting closer and closer to the truth of this island.
Indeed.
People of the village discovered these ruins and met the dragon god. Later, those entrusted with the sacred ceremonial duty became the priestess. The dragon god is our protector deity, but also an impetuous god of conflict. Sometimes its all-consuming rage is directed at the island. In those chaotic times, the priestess makes of herself a sacrifice. Legends foretell that in offering her life to beg for mercy, the dragon god spirit is appeased.
Hey.
You're not afraid to die, almost like you want this to happen. I cannot claim to be absent of fear, but I possess the ability to save the people of the village that I hold dear, so more than anything else, I feel both joy and pride.
Let us continue forth.
Now then, let's resume our journey.
Say.
I understand your feelings, but do you really mean to throw your life away?
Yeah, let's push through!
Good job, love.
Alright, how's
Very
that?
impressive.
There's no end of it. Wherever I go, stairs follow, he says.
Hey,
I've come a long way down. What's up ahead? Is it the altar back there?
I mean to say,
You'll know once you see it. Please go inside.
Got it.
Got it. Was it something about relics? A bounty of relics? Did it say on the door?
What?
What is this place? I don't think I've seen anything like this before.
Huh?
Do you look at that? The sky! So strange to see being so far underground. What the hell is going on?
surely.
I shared your surprise when I first saw this place. Your shock is only natural. This is Draken Grace Shinjuku. Huh. Huh. This is Draken Grace Shinjuku, the remnants of an ancient civilization. My people refer to it as the Lost City.
What?
Shinjuku, you say? And that's no language I know, safe to say. It's really, really old. Yes, our ancestors discovered it alongside the lands and enshrined it all in the temple. This is getting very near.
Please, have a look.
I go there to get drinks with a reporter. Yeah. Look at your feet. Traces of priestesses past imprinted in the soil. An earthly record of their pilgrimages here. We follow them, we shall reach the altar of the Lost City's lowermost level. Follow the path.
Let's go.
Well, if it wasn't already very, very much that humanity as we know it or whatever became whatever this is, then now it's solidified, isn't it? This music's pretty good. Well, it leads me to wonder where this game's gonna go. Is things gonna get more and more like modern day as we go? It's interesting. The magla I sense is less dense here, rather, sorry. I believe we should be able to rest safely. Is this a magla hollow? Well, let's take a breather. I'm knackered. Well, we will be making a record here. We were right to push on a little bit to the next save spot. And I guess next time, chat, when we come back, we will explore Draken Grace Shinjuku. Huh. Interesting. But that won't be until next week, Saturday at 7 PM UK time, so you can join me for some more of this next time. But we're going to finish up here now for the night. I'm going to go to the end screen. Everybody, thank you very much for coming along to the stream. I hope you had a good time. And I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of the week and then next week. Take care.